relationship, but he was like, be my girl. And my best friend was like, be his girl. And I'm just like, I don't think I can be his girl right now.
She hit me with a text like, you at the crib? I said, nah, babe, I'm working, I get off at 6. She like, alright, when you done, I need to talk to you. I'm like, what's up? Is there something I did wrong to you? I waited for the text, she never replied. So all the dirt I ever did is clouding my mind.
So this is about to be part 2 of relationship drama. I told you guys I was doing this every week, just basically giving you guys a series. I don't know when the series will be over. I do want to have some guest speakers. I'm sorry about like the extra noise, if you guys can hear that. I have my heater on because it's freezing in here. I just got home. This is gonna be the story time about him cheating on me with a hoe. So let me give y'all the backstory. So I was really young, and I believe this was probably karma. So let me give y'all the backstory, okay? This is probably the first time karma really smacked my ass in the face, okay? So I was dating this dude. I met him at the bus stop. I really liked him. I thought he was really cute. He gave me like these butterflies in my stomach. Like it was like one of those type of things, like butterflies, like, you know. And I thought I loved this one guy, you know, because, you know, I knew him since I was in 6th grade, and he just, you know, I don't know, but I was trying to move on from him because all we did was fight. It was a hot ass mess, okay? It was a hot mess. So, you know, I could only see this one, like the dude that gave me butterflies every once in a while. And my best friend didn't like him because he was just, like, we were young and he was just real freaky. Like, he just wanted me to do all these freaky things, and not in a physical way, but like in a sense of texting and stuff. And I didn't have any experience in that. Like, I didn't do stuff like that. So it was just kind of like, my best friend was just like, leave his ass alone, girl. Leave his ass alone, honey. And I was just like, you know, but I like him. I think he's really cute, you know. But she's like, So anyway, we kind of drifted apart, and I broke up with him through his friend. You know, I told his friend, like, hey, I can't be with him anymore. Then I got back with the one guy that I thought I loved. And then the one guy thought I was cheating on him because his friend never told him that I was back with the other guy, or that I broke up with him. So it was a hot mess, right? But anyway, fast forward to me and that guy breaking up, me and the guy that I thought I loved. So we broke up, and I met this dude at the park, okay? Him and his other little friend, and I thought he was cute, and he could do, like, he was real flexible. Like, he was real flexible. So I was like, oh, look at him, and he was cute, you know, he was cute. And he played cards with me at the park. Y'all, like, for real, this is dead ass, okay? So, well, I mean, I really liked him genuinely, and he asked me for my number, and we started texting. And, you know, it was on the friends level at first. I wasn't trying to jump into a relationship, obviously. I just got out of all that hot mess shit, you know what I'm saying, all that craziness. I wasn't ready just to jump straight forward to another relationship. But he was like, be my girl. And my best friend was like, be his girl. And I'm just like, I don't think I can be his girl right now. And she like, why not? Why can't you be his girl? So I'm like, fuck it, I'm his girl. So I tell him, okay. He lived right up the street from me, so we would hang out. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was a really sweet guy. He was sweet. And, you know, I haven't talked to him in a long time, but even with us being friends, and, you know, when I did have conversations with him, he was really sweet and genuine. Like legit, his personality was a sweet, genuine person. You know what I'm saying? We grew up in the hood. I don't know if you watched my, like, shooting up card, but I grew up out south. It was the hood guys, hood niggas, you know. And his best friend was a part of, like, the hood. Like, he was a part of the hood, you know. So his best friend was really trying to encourage him to be that way and be that person, which he never was that person. But he did fall into the wrong crowd. He did do certain things. But I was always there to be like, hey, you know, because even with me growing up out there, I did fight. I did, you know, hang out with certain people. But I knew my path. I knew where I wanted to go. You know what I'm saying? So anybody, not only my friends, you know, I have other people, I have other stories that I can share with you guys about me trying to motivate them to be like, nah, I ain't fucking with that. Okay, so you know that was me. That was who I was. You know, that is still who I am. So we were dating for a while. You know, it was all cute, and I wasn't allowed to have boyfriends at this time, so I was sneaking around. You know, he was like my first legit like person that I loved. Like, not even loved. I can't say that he was my first love, because I feel like the guy that I'm dealing with right now is my first love. But at that mindset, at that young age, I feel like that was my first love. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't give me butterflies. He didn't give me that crush feeling. It was more of a warm feeling. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like his mom liked me at all. Like, one day we was hanging out on the porch. It was summertime, and she was just like, she came out there like, why your hair messed up? And I'm looking like, what you mean why my hair messed up? Like, my hair was fine. I didn't say that. I'm like, you know, I'm just looking at her, and he's looking at her, and she's just looking at us like we was up to no good when we was just chilling on the porch. Like, legit, we was just sitting there chilling, and she was just like making it seem like we was just doing. I don't know what in her mind she thought we was doing, but I know his mom is a freak, because she showed me some messages. She a freak, y'all. Okay, so that's probably why her mind went to that. But anyway, so let's fast forward to, I was older than him. I'm a grade older than him, and he went to school with one of my close friends. He wasn't like super popular. Like I said, you know, I try to keep him out of the gang stuff. He tried to stay out of the gang stuff. He didn't grow up, you know, rich. He didn't grow up with a lot of money to have, you know, really pricey stuff, and I didn't either. The only thing that I really had going for myself was that I had a pretty face. You know what I'm saying? Not to downplay what my mom did for me, because she did the best that she could, and I appreciate her. But I didn't have the Jordans and, you know, all of that. I didn't have that. And, you know, and he didn't either. And I wasn't looking for that in a person. To this day, I still don't do that. I'm not gonna look at you and be like, oh, you dress super nice, so I'm gonna give you a chance to be in my life. Like, no. I've never been that type of person. Like, that's just not me. I'm not a materialistic person. You know what I'm saying? Like, if anybody has watched my videos with, like, my deadbeat dad story, like, I'm not materialistic. I don't need you to buy me anything to show me that you care, to show me that you love me, to show me that you're my friend. That's not the type of person I am. I don't think I will ever be that type of person. Even if I was to get big and have money, I'm not going to look down on you because you don't have what I have, because I know what it feels like to have nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like only people who have nothing or been in a place where they have nothing can understand that mentality. But even people who have nothing are looking for people who have more than them to leech off of them, and I'm not that type of person. So, you know, the things that he didn't have, I didn't care about. I didn't really care about that. You know what I'm saying? I cared about him genuinely as a person. So anyway, we were young. We started fighting about stuff because I didn't trust him. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's young. He's a dude. But I've always been the loyal type of female. No matter how old I've been, like, because I love to treat people how I would want to be treated. You know what I'm saying? I've done things to people that I shouldn't have done. Granted, like I said, you know, at the beginning of this was probably karma. You know, this is probably karma. You know, maybe I should have called the one guy that I was dating before I got back with my other guy, and karma was like, look at you, fucking up. So now I gotta fuck your life up. You know what I'm saying? That's probably what happened. You know, it happens. It's life. So anyway, we start fighting about shit because he would do little stuff. Like, he'll talk to people. Like, he was talking to this one girl that I was about to fight in school. Like, we was about to fight because she talked too much shit. Like, it was just like she was always talking shit, and it's like, I don't like people like that. Like, do not do that. Don't do that. Don't be constantly talking stuff about people and acting so hard and trying to, like, I hate it. I really do. I'm not the type of person today that will fight you over it. It's just that I'm the type of person today that will back up from it. Now, me today, like, me back then, it was just like, I was really rowdy. I was upset, y'all. I was angry. I I was angry. So anyway, we were about to fight. Like, she just thought that she was better. She thought that she was this. And we were legit about to fight. Drop my books in the hallway. Everything squared up. Teachers, like, trying to push me back. And I'm like, no, let's go. And it went down. Okay, it went down. Okay, I remember that day. I remember that day in particular because I was ready to fight. I was just ready. But anyway, he's having whole conversations with this girl, knowing the situation, knowing what happened. Like, the situation had happened maybe like a year ago before me and him. Like, are you kidding me? Are you dumb? Are you stupid? Are you like, what's going on? So anyway, there was this girl. And I had seen that they were talking, but he was just like, this is a girl I go to school with. I had already heard about her because, like I said, my friend went to school with them. And she's like, she a hoe. And I'm like, oh shit. She a hoe. But I've never been the jealous type. She wasn't pretty. And I love females. If you guys have watched my story, I love females. If a female pretty, if a female cute, if a female okay, if a female bad, she bad. But she wasn't pretty. She wasn't cute. She wasn't okay. Y'all, like, come on. But she was a hoe. She was willing to give it up. At that point, I was young. You know what I'm saying? And at that point, he was young. And when you're young like that and you're immature, and I'm not making excuses for him because there's no excuse to cheat. I don't care what nobody says. Like, there's not an excuse. And when you cheat, karma comes back to bite that ass and bite that ass. Bite that ass in the ass. Bite. Yes, she's coming to chew on your ass cheeks, okay? Don't cheat on people. Don't treat people wrong. Treat people how you want to be treated. So anyway, I go on his Facebook, you know what I'm saying? And the thing that pisses me off is that we had each other's information. We had each other's social media. So we could get on there anytime we wanted to. Anytime we wanted to type it on in there, we could do that. I get on there and it's all this flirting. It's this man. This man. And I'm looking and it hurts so bad because I'm like, what did I ever do to you to deserve that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been nothing but a good girlfriend to you. And even though we was young, it was just like, I was loyal to you. You know what I'm saying? And you really turned around and cheated on me with a hoe. And not even a bad hoe, not even a bad bitch. She was ugly. And then turn around and then, have sex with her. And she give you something? Oh, Lord. We tried it again, and I was going off to high school, and he met another girl, and he was in 8th grade, I was going to 9th grade, and he chose her over me. Like, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, y'all, niggas ain't shit. Niggas ain't shit. Like, my best advice, really, because like I said, I would love to give you guys advice of all these relationship drama stories, is one, karma's real. Karma's real. What you do to people, karma will come back and do it to you 10 times worse than what you did to somebody else. Let's start there. My heart was broken. You know what I'm saying? Like, my heart's been broken a few times. And as I grow older, I learned something. Right then and there, I might not have learned something. But later on down the line, I'm always constantly learning from anything that I do in my life. So that's number 2. Things are going to happen. People are going to hurt you. And it's not always intentional, but sometimes it is intentional. Sometimes people don't really care about you like they claim to care. You know what I'm saying? So you can be hurt by people because sometimes your heart is so big that you care too much about people. So that's something that you have to realize throughout your life. And 3, when you're young, when you're young, you're going to experience a lot of things. And a lot of the things that your parents try to warn you about, like boys, like, you know, things of that sort, is going to make you in your mind want to do it even more. But realize that they are telling you this for a reason. You know what I'm saying? If I have a younger crowd watching me, it's for a reason that they're telling you, hey, stay clear of boys. Hey, be careful of this. Hey, come talk to me if this is happening to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, there is a reason for that. You know, at the end of the day, you're still going to make the choices that you want to make. You are, and I did, and I got hurt from it. There's a lot of things that I got hurt from when it comes down to relationships that I've had with people, and it's not just relationships, it's friendships, it's family ships, you know. It's a lot of things. So I want you guys to be more cautious, more careful, because even though a person inside is good, their actions can be very bad. You know what I'm saying? I will not say that this man is a bad person. When I was in the hospital, he showed up. He came as a friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, he wanted to be there for me as a friend. He didn't understand my condition. He didn't understand what was going on. But he showed up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't talked to him in a long time. I don't know where he is, what he's doing with his life, to be all the way honest. Like, I don't know if he's still with his girlfriend. I really don't know what the situation is with that. But I know when we do talk as friends and he comes to me for like relationship advice, or, you know, whatever the case is, he's still that same person that I knew that has this big heart. His actions, like I said, were not the best, and I think he's grown a lot, especially with the girl that he was with. I don't know if they're still together or what, but at the end of the day, people learn, you know, and it could be a learning experience that betters you, betters them, or, you know, it could break them. It could break them and then make them better. But at the end of the day, be cautious of yourself. Be cautious of who you're allowing into your life. And I cannot express that enough. And of course, you don't know at first. But do not be naive to the signs that people show you. You know what I'm saying? Don't be naive to it. And I have a bad tendency of doing that. So that is part 2 for my relationship drama. Comment if you guys want me to add the scribes back in, you know, the words, the typing. I will do that. Nobody really jumped out and said, hey, I really enjoyed this, I really liked it. So I'm not sure if you guys really like that. I did want to put a little spin to it, add something special, but make sure you guys comment. Tell me what you guys want to see from me. Tell me your relationship drama stories. Like, let me know in the comments. I really want to hear about it. I enjoy stuff like this. I enjoy giving people advice. If you guys want me to start doing advice videos, let me know in the comments. I don't mind doing that. You can email me. I can start doing videos on that, because my goal here is to help people share my experiences, share my life. You know, that's really what I'm here for. I love you guys. Bye.